nervous for this recording because we're in beta 1.5. We have achievements now. That's very nice. We can... oh, look at this achievement menu. Oh, look at it. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Alright. Well, there has been a whole bunch of things added from the previous version to this version. It is not. Where did I put that minecart again? Was it? Oh yeah. Oh, this doesn't work anymore. We need to change this up. That's our first major deviation. Change? Good change. Our first major change. Now, let's look at the rest of the changes. Right there, changes, shall we? So, first of all, locked chests as an April Fool's joke. Cookies were added and are the first stackable food. Wolves were added, being the first tameable mob. Some changes. On multiplayer servers only, sleeping in a bed resets the spawn position. Sneaking on a ladder will stop your movement on the ladder. Wheat grows quicker. Cocoa beans can be found in dungeon chests. Sheep can now spawn with pink or brown wool, rarely. Spiders no longer trample crops and have had their walking noises removed. Achievements were added. The new default hotkey was changed for the inventory was changed from I to E. As I said before, the Minecraft logo changed, and a few other things. And in beta 1.5, birch saplings were added, so birch wood is renewable. Cobwebs were added, although they are unobtainable. Detector rails and powered rails have been added. Spruce saplings have been added, making spruce wood renewable. Charged creepers were added when struck by a lightning bolt. Pigs, when struck by a lightning bolt, now become zombie pigmen. Achievements transfer between worlds. Weather was added, so we can now get rain, snow, and thunderstorms. Shift clicking in a chest to instantly transport items from a chest to your inventory was added. Some options and statistics stuff there. A few general changes. Sleeping during thunderstorms is possible to skip them. The crying obsidian texture was completely removed from the game. Fire spreads slower, so you no longer get that crazy, just absolutely ridiculously insane beta fire and alpha fire. Grass has been changed when using fancy graphics, so the sides now match the colour of the top. A lot of changes. Saplings can now be used as fuel in a furnace with the same smelting time as sticks. Redstone dust can be placed on snow. Completely depowered redstone wires no longer render as black, they are now a dark red. Items dropped in flowing water move faster. When killed by burning, pigs drop cooked pork. Wolves are more common in non-taiga forest biomes. And birch and spruce trees can drop their saplings along with a few other changes. So, now that powered rails are a thing, we can grab ourselves some of this beautiful gold, some redstone, and we can make some of those powered rails. I believe this is the recipe. Yes! We can now look forward to properly enjoying minecarts. 36 should suffice for now. Now we can just grab some cobblestone to fill that in. Oof. Oof. Right. Oh. Oh, stay there. Stay right there. Do not go away, please. Okay. I've got so many bones for you. I have so many bones. Where are you? God. Now please tell me you're down here. Oh. Oh, what an absolute tease. Oh. Hello, you're a spruce sapling now. And you're a birch sapling. That means I don't have to go adventuring for saplings of spruce and the birch variety. I've just got some. Oh, I heard that. You can't sneak up on me. No, sir. That honestly should be it. We should be able to now take this minecart. And we should be able to place it here, get in it, and we can then transport ourselves. There's no rails here. We arrive, we're here, we're going. Going! Yeah, that's right, you get off the track. And 10. And now let's make sure it works the other way. Works the other way. We can just break this minecart. Nice. That's much better. Oh! Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. The rails can wait. Rails. Oh, look at him, he's so happy. He's so happy and jumpy. Ooh, we have wolves. Dogs. You. Right, look at me. Look at me. Your name is Jumpy. Now that we do have wolves. Now that wolves are... Come on. Let me break the door, just in case you can't navigate the door. Yes. Sit. And you are... owner of this house. And you... look at me. Yes. What shall your name be? What shall you be called? Rainy. You're Rainy. You can be in charge. Dispensers. And we're also gonna have to make you a house. We're gonna have to. Yeah, we just simply. We've got to make each dog a house. And that'll be how we fill out this area. So the plan from the last episode was to have these minecart rails leading off in various directions. And there'll be a lever here. And this can be upwards, can be to sugar cane. Sugar cane? Yeah, sure, sugar cane. Farm, yeah. And downwards can be to wheat. And I don't know when we're gonna have that break off happen, but we will. Minecart food. We're gonna take a bunch of wood, whole bunch of wood. We're going to take some of this redstone, these minecart, and we'll leave the rest. First of all, we're going to make up some wood here. We're going to take out these. Place down some of this. And we're going to do a little bit of this. And we're just going to sort of go and we're going to turn. So eventually we're going to turn this way. And, oh! Our first bit of rain. As nice and lovely as our first little bit of weather is, I don't quite fancy hearing this noise. And I don't fancy working in the night either. So, from this point forth, I'm going to just do a little time lapse of me constructing these rails, breaking any obstacles that get in the way. Ooh. There's an achievement. Alright, and after way longer than I thought it would take, a good couple hours of carving, and I went through so many iron tools that you might notice I'm now sporting a diamond shovel and a diamond pickaxe. Okay. So welcome, everyone, to where we're going to be spending a lot of our time. So we're just going to do a simple little building. Nothing too complex. A simple cobblestone, but it's gonna be rather like the one at our main home.
And that's the house done. Simple, dirty, simple dirty little house. I did, whilst getting the resources, pick up a couple of little dogs. You are called Sheep Hunter because you were hunting sheep when I found you. Oh, yes. Yes, you absolutely were. We've got some little bits and bobs. We've got a board of jobs here. We need to gather roses for pink dye. We need to chop down all of these trees, and we need to create our wood setup. And we also need to go out adventuring for spruce wood because the one spruce sapling did not produce any saplings. So I'm gonna quickly run home, gather myself a couple more axes, and then we'll get to work. It's time to cut trees. That's a decent amount of wood. It should serve us for a little while. Got a nice clear bit of land. So we will want, if we're coming up the minecart here, I want one there, and there, and one there, I reckon. So let's start our first kind of in line with this. So we'll put the first pillar there. There we go. Excellent. Now we just gotta go cook up some glass. Shouldn't be too difficult. We do have a decent bit of sand. There is the oak. The oak done. Got all pathways here. Bunch of glass up top. Stopping the trees from growing too terribly tall. So you can see we do have some large trees, but it's manageable. Next up on the agenda is building up what will be the birch trees. Oh, roses are very, very important for what we need. So the reason that I'm going to need all of these roses is because I want to make a bunch of cherry blossom trees, because they have just been announced for 1.20 and I think they look cool as heck and I want them. It's cows, it's chicken, but that ain't no sheep. There's spider jockeys. Because of course the goddamn spider jockeys. That'll just about do it for the spruce farm. I figure you've already seen me build 2 of these things. You watched me build the birch. You watched me build the oak. Started doing the spruce and then figured this episode's getting long enough already. I'll just call it quits here and then we can do the cherry blossom trees in the next episode, because I still actually I still haven't used all of the pink dye with... We do have a decent amount of paint wool, or I reckon we can get like 2 trees out of that if we're really conservative with the amount of wool that we use. But yeah, got this little brick retaining wall which I plan on pulling all the way back here, and then we fill in this bit. But that will require a lot of brick and a lot of time and adventuring, which is something we quite desperately need to do. Flower in the distance. I'm not sure if I've pointed this little flower out yet, but like a little rose. Ooh, there's a brown sheep. There's a brown sheep. Brown sheep are very important. Brown sheep are not only rare, but they're also the only form of brown wool at all. So it's important to collect their wool whenever we find them. But as I dye these sheep and steal their wool, I bid you goodbye. Until next, we meet again, TTFN.